with Greg Anthony and Doris. This is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. For the Utah Jazz, they come into tonight after the loss to Orlando. And Oklahoma City starts out with the ball. And it's Wallace penetrating. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And so it's Abdia with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Double team on Aldridge. Fires the three. That one's in, his first shot this game. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
On the free throw, no good. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now. And it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Aldridge. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And now just over a minute played here in the first. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. A three ball. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Pass to Aldridge. To the inside. Queen can't get it to go. It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
2 points. That one goes.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Deflects the pass. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Ivasic. The rebound by the Jazz. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trey Johnson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
And it's Wallace penetrating. And Aldridge comes over to help. Beyond the arc. Here's Ivasic. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. A three from Leonard. Kicks it out to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Ivasic pulls it in.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
On the wing, Johnson. From the arc. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Here's Wallace. Puts up a 3. Utah with the rebound.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Johnson outside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you guys.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Back to Abdia. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, close range looks, highly coveted. Avdia is all about it.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Sprewell, that's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Brown with the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Wallace misses. Now Brown. There's the 3. And Utah, another 3. It's stolen by Carter. And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a proof.
26.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Utah Jazz?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Cans it from downtown.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Johnson. Lets it go with the 3. Carter pulls it in.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 minutes.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Brown with the bucket. Thunder trailing by 12. Johnson attacking. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Now, here's Robertson. Scoreless thus far. And then Carter with the dunk.
They can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Mobo can't hit. Jazz leading by 14. Here's Brown. Into the lane. Misses the layup. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And then Johnson with the jam.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Brown, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 19 points. And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this.
Out to the right wing. Sprewell. No good from outside. Jazz leading by 17. There's a screen. There's Brown with the three. Ivicic pulls it in. Kamara with it. Leonard picks him up. He gets that one. Giannis has got 13.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And now that's his second foul, so they're going to have to navigate that as this game progresses here in the next couple minutes.
Aldridge is straight. Here's Johnson. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 15 points in the game.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Under trailing by 17. Big time slam, Giannis! Oh, my!
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Wallace goes in, and he banks in the layup.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Jazz leading by 13. They set the pick. Johnson, a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Wallace. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. And that'll be his third foul so far. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Fires from the line. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Johnson outside. Aldridge a screen. Out left to the wing. And another fast break chance here for the Thunder. Here we go. Here's Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. Giannis has got 21 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Utah Jazz enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Drills it from outside.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Ivicic. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Ivicic has got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's Johnson. The Thunder pull it in. To the paint. Stolen by Avdia. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
That one good for 2. 8 points for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
From deep, Giannis. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Utah. And here's Leonard from 3. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Leonard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
Brown wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. Down low. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. The Jazz with another miss. Thunder trailing by 15. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Inside, Noel. Carter pulls it in. Jazz leading by 12. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Carter pulls it in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Launches a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 25 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Brown, good. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, George Gervin esque with the feathery touch on the finger roll. Don't see that too much anymore.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Randall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy, an absolute matchup nightmare.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randall. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
And it's Johnson penetrating. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And so this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And here's Brown outside.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to Johnson. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brown. It's deflected. Here's Mobo. He's defended by Randle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Are you kidding me? The reverse windmill? He's got some serious nerve going to that finish.
Oh, he just couldn't help himself, could he, Greg? Huh? Had the space, has the hops, why not? And so he hits both. The three. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Intercepted. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The three-point shooting is...
The Jazz, 80.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Thunder trailing by 18. On the wing, Giannis. No good on the three. And the Jazz with possession here. 22 is their biggest lead. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Substitution on the court.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
Pass to Giannis. From outside the arc. Utah with the rebound.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
From deep, Johnson. And it's Noel with the rebound. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Giannis dunks it down.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Johnson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Wallace outside. Banked in off the glass.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Jazz call timeout. Jazz leading by 18. Brown inside the line. Another miss by Utah. Giannis outside. Here's the three. Sinks the triple. Giannis has got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Brown with the bucket.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Got that one up quick.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Brown